Hey guys, this is episode 6 of Xenoblade Chronicles X, and today we will be doing missions, and we'll see if we can get around to chapter 3 starting that. So, the most basic of missions is basic missions. Who would have thought? We've got not that many here. What you see on the screen is all the basic missions that we can do. There are 3 types of basic missions. There's social, where you go to talk to someone, in this case deliver 700 units of uranium, which we can't do yet. Bounty, where you slay certain enemies, sometimes just 1, sometimes 4. And then gathering, where you have to gather various materials. So I'll probably be doing these off-screen just to gain experience in any of the rewards, but just know that you can do those. Next up, we have our first normal mission, coming from none other than Kirsty. So, whenever there's someone with a normal mission, which is different from the basic mission, remember, you will see a question mark over their head. So let's go and talk to her. It's Picky Gamer, right? See, she recognizes me. Oh good, I've been looking for you. The name's Kirsty, with a K. I'm the operations manager for Frontier Nav. Nagi requested that I brief you on the whole Frontier Nav deal. Sound good? Sounds good. Oh really? I said I already knew all about it. Alright, well, anyway. Oh really? All that knowledge is swimming around in your noggin just because you helped Colonel Elma install one little data probe? Sorry, rookie. There's more to the network than that. So then, first lesson. There are several different types of data probes that can be installed at Frontier Nav probe placement sites. It's vital that you keep the desired application in mind, because each type of probe yields different effects. What's more, placing the exact same type and grade of data probe in neighboring sites will amplify the effects of each probe. Now, I could stand here and make you listen to a long, drawn-out explanation, but I think it's better if you just try and out each one for yourself. Alright, the Probe-Fessional. Accept. Achievement unlocked, an offer of aid. Remember the data probe you installed out on the Eastgate Plain? Yes, I do. Good, I can see why you're on Nagi's shortlist. So if you ever need to verify its exact location, just access the segment map with your comm device. Now, before we go on, you might have seen a little heart appear over Lynn, and the same thing was happening with Elma, but you just couldn't see it from the camera angle. That will happen whenever you say something that that particular character would like. So what the heart does is it increases your affinity with a character, which isn't that important now, but it will be much later for missions called affinity missions. So just keep that in mind. So if you ever need to verify its exact location, just access the segment map with your comm device. I'll point out a pair of placement sites in the plains past the west gate that you can chain together on the Frontier Nav grid. Head there and install a data probe at each site, okay? But I don't want just any probes installed there. You'll need to change them to be the same type. That's how you get the chain amplification effects. You can change a data probe's type using your comm device, which is the Wii U gamepad. Just touch the corresponding site on the segment map. If you select Change Probe, you can take your pick from all the unused data probes you've got. You do have unused probes, right? Here, take a few mining probes just in case. They're on me. But don't go spreading tales of my generosity. Your assignment is to travel to the 2 specified sites and install data probes there. Then make sure all 3 of your installed probes are set as mining probes. You'll figure it out. It's all much clearer in action. Alright, so we have our first normal mission, the Probe-Fessional. And it says to install a bunch of data probes and change them all to mining probes. So I've just decided this is what we're going to be doing for today's episode. So yeah, let's start the Probe-Fessional. There is another normal mission, as you can see on the mini-map and over Sadie's head, but we'll be covering that in a later episode. So yeah, let's head on out. Alright, as you can clearly see, the first data probe has already been installed, because this is the data probe we did for Chapter 2. So what you want to do, and unfortunately I can't show you this because it's on the Wii U gamepad, but what you want to do is use your finger or the stylus, and just tap on the segment where you have the data probe. It should be all white instead of grayed out. And you'll see a button on the screen that says Change Probe. You want to touch that, and then you'll have three choices: Basic Probe, Mining Probe G1, or Research Probe G1. Actually, you might not have the Research Probe. I think I picked that up. So what you want to do is you want to choose Mining Probe G1, and then Confirm Change. And there you go. That's how you use a mining probe, or any other iteration of the various probes. You definitely didn't need to go there to do that, but I figured I would anyway. Alright, now on to the next location. Alright, we have made our way to FN Site 114. So let's go, and you'll be asked to press the A button a million times, so do that. There you go, you've installed the data probe. You definitely don't have to watch that huge cutscene every time. That's only for the first time. Alright, so now that we have that installed, just go to... click on that, and change it to a mining probe. Alright, I'll see you at the last spot. Alright. We have discovered FN Site 112, and as you see, I leveled up without fighting. You get experience by discovering areas as well. So, let's install this last data probe right here. You can see his finger going crazy. Alright, and yeah. Clickety-clack, and there we go. We are a Frontier Nav rookie. So now all that's left to do is to talk to Kirsty on the Blade Concourse. Alright, we are about to talk to Kirsty and finish the Probe-Fessional. But before we do that, there's a little mission over here, so let's go over here and see what's going on. This car yours, buddy? Then it's your own fault. Blades ain't allowed to park here, see? Well, well, I heard rumors that there were ruffians going about hounding Blades, and now here you are. This is my lucky day. Let me guess, you rocket scientists used to be Blades yourself, right? But somehow something set you off, so you left to form this gang. How pathetic. And here I was just thinking you'd be something special, when you're just a common pack of thugs. It's almost disappointing. You got a big mouth, Pipsqueak. I bet it would look better if I knocked out a few teeth. Please, I've no interest in low-level chumps like you. I fear I'm something of a traditionalist, you see? Either give me a great evil worthy of facing justice, or don't waste my time. Enough of the fancy talk. Put up your dukes before I end you. Sorry for the accents. Oh, I wholly encourage you to try. But be warned. 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 Agents of swift justice always step forth after a chump drops a cheesy line like that. I will reveal myself. See? More blades? This was supposed to be an unfair fight. Why are you wussing out on us like this? You got lucky today, Blade. Might not be so lucky tomorrow, if you get my drift. Come on, boys. Let's make like bananas and split. Phew. Thank you. I think you just saved my teeth. I heard talk about a gang that was causing mischief around here, so I decided to take a look. And believe you me, I didn't need to look for very long. But alas, those ruffians saw fit to wreck my ride. I'm at a bit of a loss as to what to do about that. Hey, that's pretty thoughtful. Did anyone ever tell you that you're perfect protagonist material? I've always been enamored with a classic morality tale. You know, hero meets evildoer and beats the stuffing out of them. Oh, I almost forgot. My name is Justin, and I'm a Blade. It's good to meet you. And you're Picky Gamer, huh? Well, you've got yourself a new fan, Picky Gamer. Alright. Please be sure to subscribe, Justin. Since you seem to be cut from the cloth of a hero, do you think you could help me find some replacement parts for my poor car? With the right parts, I'll have it repaired in no time. I'll just stay here and think of some heroic questions for you while you're gone. Look forward to it. I knew you'd accept. You're the type to always say yes, no matter how absurd the request may be. It's because you're an agent of justice. Such things are in your DNA. I'm gonna disagree so that it increases my affinity with Elma. See? The classic hero response. Bold of action, yet humble of spirit. One such as yourself would never brag about your daring do. In any case, what I need is a pair of anhydrous radiators. Got it? Thanks a million, hero. Alright, so we will be getting these anhydrous radiators later. Let's just, oh, can't get it. Anyway, I'll meet you back at, Blade Chronicles.
Listen.
Alright, let's talk to Kursky.
Did you actually...
Probes are installed and set up as mining probes. Perfect. Work fast. I'm sure that's part of what Nagi sees me. Let's downplay. That humility will serve you well. Never lose sight of it. That said, a little confidence doesn't hurt either. Try setting your comm device's display to Frontier Nav mode. You should see 3 sites circled in red and connected by a link line. That's a 3-site link combo. It boosts the effects of each of those data probes by 30%. If you get that link combo up to 5 neighboring sites with the same data probe typeset, the effects will be amplified by 50%. And an 8 probe link combo will get you an extra 80%. You see where this is going? The more data probes of the same type you install in neighboring placement sites, the more efficient Frontier Nav and your related assignments will be. So, think you've got the hang of all this chaining data probes jazz? Yeah. Swift pupils make teaching a pleasure. Well then, I'd say that concludes your first assignment. You can have this research probe by way of reward. Don't say I never gave you anything. I'll teach you about that one next, okay? We'll start the same way. I'll point you to a new Frontier Nav probe site, and you'll go install a probe. Then you'll use your comm device to change its type to a research probe. Then, on top of that, I want you to go find an unexplored territory known as the Rock Cavern. Good luck. Alright, so we have not finished the Probe-Fessional. Yeah, it is Probe-Fessional yet. We need to install another one, and then we also need to discover an unexplored territory. So, I'll see you guys when I get there. I didn't realize I was running to a truck. Alright, so we have finally made our way to this data probe over here. FN Site 117. So let's go install it. and it needs to be a research probe. So let's go do that. And that's checked off our list. Now we just need to go over to this place, and I also need to go charge my Wii U gamepad, because it's making that blinky light thing. So, meet you guys when I've done both those things. Alright. After a long time, we finally found it. The rock cavern. You don't actually have to explore it. Just going in there does the trick. But we can see what's in here. You'll be coming here a lot. There are many missions that take. Let's see if we can get this treasure over here. Yep. No, we can't. Well, let's get out of here. Get back to Christie. And actually, right now I'm gonna show off a feature that I should have used before, but I forgot about for some unknown reason. Fast travel. We can just click on where we want to go. So I don't have to cut anything. That's work for me. Alright, once it gets done loading, we can head over to Kirsty and finish this mission. Come on, Kirsty, load. There you go. Welcome back, Picky Gamer. I look awful. There you go. The Rock Cavern looks like a pretty mystical place. Folks here in town are all blown away by it. All blown away by it. You seem curious how they could have seen it without leaving New LA. Well, by accessing the research probe you installed, they can view the data it's amassed. For the civilians living here, that's their only way. That's their only way of thinking about the outside world. The probes you're installing aren't just a way to track down parts of the white whale's life. Sure, they serve as a source of hope for the future, but they're also helping people today. I hope that underscores just how important your work is. Make sense? Sure. I like the fire in your eyes. Oh, and you also receive sightseeing profits if a lot of people access your research probes. New blades need all sorts of equipment. A little extra income never hurts. Discovering unexplored territories like the Rock Cavern will get lots of people to access your research probes, so keep an eye out for them. What else am I forgetting? As you install more probes, uranium mining should also pick up steam. You may eventually reach the limit of how much uranium you can hold. In that case, setting special data probes known as storage probes can help. They'll raise the limit of how much uranium you can store. Let me give you one now, as thanks for showing me that unexplored territory I wouldn't have otherwise seen. Mission complete. Alright, we got an achievement. We accomplished our first normal mission. Alright, just remember that, like any data probe, simply carrying around that storage probe won't do you any good. You'll need to put it into actual use, so access your comm device at a Frontier Nav probe site to change the installed probe to a storage probe. Whew, that should cover the basics. When more Frontier Nav assignments come across my desk, I'll be sure to send them your way. Each one spreads our roots into Mira that much farther. Okay. We got an achievement for stepping out, which I'm not exactly sure what that does, but we certainly got it. So yeah, I think that'll do it for today, and yeah, next time we'll be tackling some more of these normal missions. So until then, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and until then,